They said it was the scariest film of the decade. Silence of the Lambs meets True Detective Season 1. People fainting in the cinema. People not being able to sleep for a week after seeing it. And now I have. Let's talk about it. Longlegs is in cinemas as of Friday, July 12th. FBI agent Lee Harker is assigned to an unsolved serial killer case that takes an unexpected turn, revealing evidence of the occult. Harker discovers a personal connection to the killer and must stop him before he strikes again. Personally, I feel like the marketing for this film, as great as it was, ruined my experience of this film. Not only did it overstate and underdeliver, but it promised a type of film it was nothing like. Good opening scene that had me buckling up for something special. Michael Monroe was great as the lead actress. Cinematography, aesthetic, direction, yes, and it done such a great job in creating this unsettling and eerie atmosphere, and came from the tension of the threat of what could happen as opposed to what actually did. And the title characters, played by Nicolas Cage, as unhinged as you would imagine a Nicolas Cage performance to be. But firstly, he was hardly in the film. But also, another marketing ploy that they used was that the lead actress said when she saw Nicolas Cage in his costume for the first time, her heart rate went up to 170 BPM. However, when I saw him for the first time, I also got to 170, but mine were laughs per minute. Hilarious. It reminded me of Heath Ledger's Joker if he was in Bo Selector. And some of the Nicolas Cage scenes may have been intentionally comical, but again, according to the marketing, I'm supposed to be terrified, right? But I'm afraid, well, not afraid, I didn't find it terrifying or scary, even in the slightest. Story-wise, there were a lot of C's that they did nothing with. I found the ending to be very anticlimactic, and I left with more questions than I entered with. And overall, to be honest, I found that a real chore to get through. And I'm not one to be purposely contrarian for the sake of it or for views, seeing that this film was already in the high 90s on Rotten Tomatoes, but I can only give you my experience. And that was, to quote the great Spike Lee,
"Are you British?
Yeah.
Are you British?"
I am.
Let me give you a British answer. It was my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea.